lad. Are you on the good foot? Are you on the good foot? Yep, this is Stroh Elliott and James Brown. New album's been out for a few weeks now. A lot of singles keep coming out, keeping James Brown alive. But I told you, disco is coming back. It's coming back large, and there's no escaping it. Even us, mere mortals. Rock-a-bye baby. I've said this week on, week out, but it's just the Blake Shelton album. Blake Shelton would have put your baby to sleep whether it was done by Rock-a-bye Baby or not, trust me. Sorry Blake, you're very monotone. I like your style, but your actual, yeah, you could put anyone to sleep. That wasn't his country. So, no, that's not going on TikTok either. What's next? What's next? What's next? Are we done? Don't tell me we're done. Where was Tom McDonald then? Oh, well that's just wrong, isn't it? Well, that is very wrong. Okay, this may sound like a crazy conspiracy theory, but if you are watching this Tom McDonald, they're not playing your song on Spotify, New Music Friday. No, you have to actually choose to listen to your song. What have you said this time, Tom? Okay, here is Tom McDonald's latest one. It's called I Don't Want to Hear It. But then we missed Mr. Fiji Ouija as well. Okay, weird. I'm going to post this on the TikTok. I will do. If you don't know who Tom McDonald is, independent rapper. Some think he's controversial, others think he's great. I think he's an okay rapper. I like his music, and I'm not adverse to some things he says. It's music. Music should always have a message. What you do with that message is up to the person that hears it. But what's saying it, it's yeah. You don't want to waffle. I like it. We have to put this on TikTok. Hello TikTok. Okay, I don't know whether this was a mistake by Spotify or a technical issue that I just similarly had with the YouTube thing. But when playing New Music Friday on Shuffle, it chose not to play Don't Want to Hear It by Tom McDonald and Adam Cohen. And I don't want to buy into any conspiracy tin hat peel craziness, Tom, but your music is cool. I like it. I know you have some issues getting your music out there. I'm just hoping this isn't one of those issues, because if you try and search your videos, you can't get them on YouTube either. So check it out if you like this sort of thing. He's a rap star that's got a future. He's independent and he's doing it his way. People don't like it, but music should have a message, and this is very messageful. Isn't messageful a word? I don't know. Tom McDonald's, and it missed. But then I think it can't be the conspiracy thing, because it missed Mr. Fiji Ouija. It missed Mr. Fiji Ouija. I wouldn't normally miss Mr. Fiji Ouija, so it could be a technical issue from my end. Oh no, I just hangover gang. I don't want to hear it either. Ah, fuck it. That's done. Right, what's next? Is it post? Damn you! What? I think we're having a complete craziness tonight. It's like everything's just going poo-hoo. I want. Oh. Let's see if it plays now. You can tell from that giggle. It's Mr. Fiji Ouija. Computer, play Spotify. Here's Spotify, and here's Mr. Fiji Ouija. Cries for help. Mr. Fiji Ouija always makes me smile. Not just his name or their name, the actual music. It's a happy, you know, I said it before about colours and patterns and seeing things in the music. This is just like one big cuddle. Mr. Fiji Weeji's music is like having one big cuddle. Sometimes the subject isn't cuddle type, but it's good. It's good. I wonder what else is missed out. I don't want to hear it. It's like doing a podcast, right? Where people have two people talking on podcasts. I mean, I am pretty much 4 people. I'm talking to myself, so. You know the giggles is because it's Mr. Fiji Weeji, and you know I said about seeing things in music. Well, I see nothing. I feel it. I see nothing but happiness. It doesn't matter if the content sometimes is not as happy. This is happiness. Mr. Fiji Weeji, it's happy music. So yay, well played. I like it. Doesn't make it it's just happiness. It's like what? Can you imagine? It's like if Jelly was a person. Yeah, if Jelly was a person, it'd be Mr. Fiji Weeji. Just the jiggles and makes you happy. I mean, I was going to use the word breasts, but then I thought that might be a misogynics. But you know what I mean? You know, the jiggliness. See, men don't like breasts because they're beautiful, man. We like jiggles. But yeah, I think I'm just going to say it's if Jelly was a person. Because if a breast was a person, that'd just be scary. Jelly! See, we've even got Cell Dweller, and it didn't want to play that. I think Spotify's having a bit of a spasm. Yeah, I think Cell Dweller, Baptos de Friyay with Kate. Now, who did it? Yeah, when I was carping on about the world's worst album, you know, that not Paul Weller. That was bad albums, and first Paul came around was Paul Weller. No, Paul Simon Graceland remixes from 2018, the worst album ever. You know, how can you now not mix techno and singing? But no, Cell Dweller manager, Pendulum manager, Monster Cat manages it. Paul Simon, one of the greatest musicians of all time, fuck you, screws the pooch. Yeah, Paul Simon, if you ever see this, which you never will, that album, Graceland Remixes from 2018, is the worst album in the world, and I will stand by it. And you can come at me with whatever way you like to disprove it. It is terrible. We have producers that are working with Monster Cat. We have French Fuse. We have Two Lanes. We have Cell Dweller. We have had Pendulum. We have Keizo. We have Mr. Fiji. We have the great Steve OK. And what do? Even working with Paul Oakenfold, you still managed to screw that album up and make it one of the worst albums in history. There you go, rant over. I've just been ranting on again about Paul Simon's Graceland remixes being the worst album while listening to Cell Dweller and shouting at Facebook. This is Baptized in Fire. It's the KXO remix. It's Cell Dweller. My boy's favourite band, so enjoy. What if I do that with no hashtags? It doesn't fucking work. I think the world's gone mad. Well, we know the world's gone mad. Just look out the window. It's a sunny day. In March. Music Friday. Yep, even TikTok's playing up. I don't really asked about clock up anymore. It was just a challenge. I got 232 followers. I'm still doing new music live and I'm still having fun ranting on about music. What I'm not liking is but you know, what can I do? I'm happy most of the times. Okay. Am I listening to a completely different thing? Here's Paleface with some Orphan and Aggressive. Yeah, see, now this is what Clawfinger used to be. Alright, Clawfinger would never this trap heavy. Here's Paleface, and it's called The Orphan. It is heavy. Heavy. I don't do these label things. They wind me up more than they can actually get the label on the back of your t-shirt, you know what I mean? Label music, label yourself, do what you want if that makes you feel good, but no, it's music and this is heavier stuff. I like it, it's good. It won't go in the car for daily driving, but it is awesome. Have we had any bad songs this week? Ed Sheeran one. But you know what's been missing? Yeah. We've had Ed Sheeran. Where's Snoop? Pitbull must be on holiday, but Snoop's being... I'm not even going to hashtag things anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, First to 11 have got another album. Drops of Jupiter, Tell Me. Shooting Stars, Dimitri Vegas, Like Mac and Rehab. Here's Wet Leg. People keep on about these being industry plants, as if that makes any freaking difference. Oh no, they're industry plants, look at you. Wet Leg, if you don't know who Wet Leg are. Wet Leg are how I would describe Bjork on acid. Yeah, that sounds unbelievable. If you're from the UK, you may remember a few years back, there was a person on Britain's Got Talent called herself Lettuce. That kind of vibe. That's what Wet Leg are. And I'm going to say exactly the same thing now on TikTok and tag them. Because I'm that crazy. I didn't do the... oh no, okay. What's this called? I don't know. Angelica. I'm putting the cats on again. I can't help it. Those cats are freaking awesome. Yeah. I really am. Yes, I'm doing it. Don't ask me why I put the cats on again. Yeah. I think it's because they make me smile. It is still New Music Friday. That's one of my favourite. And this is Wet Leg. It's Angeline or Angelique. How do you inspire Wet Leg? Well, I did the perfect description of Wet Leg. Bjork on acid. It's that simple. There's nothing sane about Wet Leg, apart from they are awesome. I mean, that cat could be Wet Leg. But the music is great. I'm going to tag them in this craziness, but I just got to go through. So, no, we don't need Grumpy Cat. No. Yeah, we'll start with, that's where we're going. Wet Leg, awesome, crazy, put the two together, make music, this is what you've got. See, I can be nice. I can be nice. We're still on. How long have we been hosting this for? They didn't tell me. We must be getting towards the end. See, it's just insane. You can't use words like that. Well, I am. Fuck off. I can use more words at once. Hi, YouTube. You still liking the top of my head? Wet Leg. Got it. There you go. Wet Leg band. And for those who don't believe me, there you go. Tagged Wet Leg. You can't see that, can you? There you go. Tagged Wet Leg. With cats and awesome. And where was Attic Theories? Oh, it was on last week's, wasn't it? Yeah, so I've already done the Attic Theory one. I have Flagging. Who the hell are Flute Loops? I've heard of them. Well, I'm following them, aren't I? Yeah, I'm following them because they do trance. It's the trance guitarist, isn't it? Yeah! Right, Flute Loops. Flute Loops. They come up on New Music Friday and I was like, who the hell are they? I followed them the other day off TikTok. Basically, they play guitar and other musical instruments, trance. And you're thinking, how can you have trance music? Where's it gone? I don't know. Trance music as acoustically played. somehow they manage it. Smoke break. I was flagging. Well, it happens. I mean, I don't usually sit down. I should be in bed. I'm already drained as anything. Oh, and see, now it's not working. Oh, yeah, it is. Fruit Loops. It's like we've got a whole new Music Friday. Trance music. Acoustic style. Fruit Loops. Is Fruit Loops, isn't it? Trance music. Guitar. Flute. Recorder type thing. Whatever you want to call this. This is Awful Warrior by Fruit Loops. They're trancey. I don't care what you say. That's that one done. Will you just post? You are taking it longer. Talking of trance. Way. Alright, this guy. Sickkick. If you don't know who Sickkick is, we released this 3 weeks ago. You know who Sickkick is if you're a TikTok aficionado. Basically, he wears like a little cat's mask and he stands there going, oh! But, as I mentioned earlier, I really could do with some of his talents to help turn these visions into music. That's what he does. He takes things and he fuses them together. Yeah. But, you see, I got a sneaky suspicion he's just very similar to myself. He sees and feels the music. You know, he can pick up a note in his hand and he can feel the weight of it and the shape of it, and see, yeah, that's why you wear a mask. You don't want people to think you're crazy. Let you know the secret, we're not all crazy. All right, we're nuttier than a fruit cake, but trust me, Monster Cat and Gloria Estefan needs to be done. I actually don't like this version. And in fact, I blame Madonna. I think his other stuff is so much better. Just work! For fucking hell, just work, will you? Just work! You're supposed to work! Okay, this guy, Sickkick, he's got talent, undeniable. As I've just said on the other channels, I think he suffers from the same affliction I can. I think he can hold a musical note in his hands and feel the weight of it. And not only feel the weight of it, I feel he can feel the textures. And he can clip them together into different shapes and mold them into what he wants them to be. Why he needs to wear a mask, I have no idea. But I will have to say, I think this is one of the worst I've heard from him, and I blame Madonna for that, because that no, this is Madonna's fault. Madonna, this one's on you. No, just like you've ruined many a man over your years, this one is on you. No. Okay, and we've got another one, New Music Friday. What's come up next is some sort of rappy, happy hip hop. It's Will Gates. See, rappy, happy hip hop. Will Gates. Yeah, future of rap, or one of the futures of rap. Finger on the pulse, job done. Noble Jacks. Oh wow, depression. That's actually quite good. Vincentboot. He's the Planky Plinky piano tune. Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Bros Out and a Thing, Call of the Wild, Placebo. Okay, yeah, we're done. Whiz. Alright, we're pretty much done. We just missed off Red Hot Chili Peppers. Because, like, Chili Pepper album comes out and then you like it 3 years later. No. Alright, we're going to end it. We're going to end on Monster Cat, but it's not singing. Okie dokie, pig ain't a pokey. That was New Music Friday for March the 4th. This has been live now on YouTube. They got the top of my head and a picture of God of War. One of two things. Who's the true God of War? Yes, welcome YouTube. Sorry, you got the top of my head. Instagram, best picture as ever. Beautiful, looks fantastic. The only problem with that picture is that I'm in it. But yeah, boom, 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 boom. Facebook, you actually got to see more of me today. You've seen the men boobies. The sun is not obscuring completely all of it. It's just now starting to hit the side of your head. And Twitter, you were so kind. You gave audio captions to my speaking. God, I wouldn't like to read that. And of course, TikTok. So, I will save the wrapping up until everything, but that has been New Music Friday. I've been X2E. We need to do this. Who are they invited on? Slushy. Alright, putting this out into the metaverse. I need a Monster Cat event in Liverpool. I'm willing to host it. I'm willing to help do everything in my power to get it here. But as we all know, I am powerless. Although I think a Monster Cat raid barbecue in my small back garden, that would work. Will you stop waffling, AMR? Come on. Slushy. Hello, Slushy. Slushy. I'm super excited. It's been a 3-year process of getting the tracks together. Well, then let's get the music started. I took a bit of a mental hiatus to kind of get myself right. Pikachu. A lot of music, but I'm back and I'm better than ever, and I'm really excited. I'm glad you're back, Slushy. Play some music. Bum, 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 bum. Okie dokie. That's been New Music Friday for March the 4th. I'm X2E. I'm still X2E. Always will be X2E and always will be Chunky. We've been live on YouTube. We've been live on Instagram. We've been live on Facebook. And we've been live on Twitter today. So if you want to see the full unedited version of my mental breakdown talking about music, watch it there. We are ending today unusually with Call of the Wild, this time hosted a very instinct version by Slushy. It's heavy. It's a lot heavier than ending on Monster Cat Silk, but no Monster Cat Silk okay this week for some reason. Listen to this though. Enjoy. What was your favourite from this week? With all the waffling, I kind of missed it. Probably Silk Sonic, but no Clawfinger, but no Red Hot Chili Peppers. You didn't show Red Hot Chili Peppers. I did. Yeah. It was like avalanche, no, a tsunami of new music this week. Mr. VG, the happy music. Yeah, overall good week. I'll be back next week with some more craziness, and then I will sign off all these. Happy New Music Friday, people. There you go. And that's New Music Friday done. YouTube, hello and goodbye. I'm pretty damn sure this whole video will be on silence because of the music in the background, but I'm not after getting monetized, so it makes no difference. It's just live on a channel. So goodbye, YouTube. We're signing off YouTube. Boom, 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 boom. And we are turning off the PlayStation.